All right, my palateers. That's the people, for those who don't know, I call people who watch my YouTube videos on kombucha and fermented drinks and things like that. I call them my palateers because it's all about the palate. And again, we don't focus on that, but we people who enjoy different things. And so here, what I wanted to show you, some of my friends decided they wanted to start purchasing some kombucha and other fermented drinks from me. And so I want to show you though how to open these drinks, because especially my ginger beer and my nitro coffee, or my faux nitro coffee, they take a little patience to open up. And I've actually started doing this already. I started about 5 minutes ago, where I go like that and I'll just kind of pop them a little bit and to let some of that pressure out. And I actually started doing this about 5 minutes ago. So you might want to do that, open a little slow and step away. And if you get a little impatient, I'm going to show you a way to do this. And but again, this one has opened a little bit, and you might be able to see there, you see all that foam at the top? You can see how much is just rising up there. So what I like to do is let it, after it does that, let it settle back down a little bit, and then I'll open up the rest of the way. My ginger beer is settled a little bit, so I'm going to actually attempt to pop it. And when I do, I'm going to have the glass a little bit like this. I know this seems like a lot of work to do, but these are fermented drinks that are good for you. But again, if you just do them slowly and be real patient, you can just kind of, like right now I can hear it barely hissing. And so it's letting that carbonation out enough for I can get it to open. So what I'm gonna do though is when it settles just a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and pop it, and it's gonna be arced. It's gonna kind of arc into the bottle there. And so I'm gonna show you the method that I use to do this. This one still wants to be up there a little ways, so I'm letting it rest a little bit more. And so I usually let this one rest a little bit more, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it just to show you guys. Basically, you notice I have a towel underneath here. Now, again, if you're just patient and just pop it open a little bit, you don't have to worry about all the foam rising up. But here we go. Yo! Okay, see, I tried to do it way too fast. And so you see what just happened there? So you don't want that. Okay, so I thought maybe if I popped a little fast I could do it, but it still had a lot of fermentation. So I want you to see that though, that you really have to be patient opening these things. We're gonna try the nitro coffee one. Again, if they're nice and cold and you do it real slow, you usually don't have that. I'm gonna clean up my mess in just a second here. Focus back over here, Charlie. My son's videoing the mess, and we got to get rid of this evidence before my wife gets home. Okay, we're gonna try this one. This one also is pretty foamy at the top. Okay, are we ready? Yikes! I'm very afraid. And my son is backing up. Oh, see, that one's a little bit even more. So we're gonna let that rest. We're gonna go ahead and stop the video here. I'm gonna clean up the mess, and then we're gonna let this one goes back down, and then we're gonna open it up, and I'll show you how to open this one. Okay? All right, son, go ahead and stop the video.